Back again, everybody. So just prefacing the video, I recorded most of this a couple of days ago, but didn't do an intro, so we'll jump into the action. It's a video of me greasing the bearings for the front end conversion. So the only thing to say is I didn't get any footage. Well, I did film, but then it's not on the SD card, so thank you GoPro. But I've painted the yokes, as you can see here. They are on, they fit, but if you want to stick around and watch, you can do. In terms of the paint I used, it was a Simonese paint, tough black. So that's the paint there. It went on, oh, drop everything. Yeah, it went on very, very easily. Sprayed nicely. It's done a decent finish. It's been on for 2 or 3 days now, and it seems to be durable for as much as I can tell. But yeah, enjoy this video. Don't forget, click like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy. So I'm going to start packing the bearings, well, the lower bearing anyway. Now there's a specific way to do this to make sure that it is an actually packed bearing rather than a bearing that's smothered in grease. So hopefully you'll see that in what I'm doing here, and then we're going to try and get the bearing onto the lower yoke. Now I don't have my sleeve tube for fitting the bearing, so my fitting could be sketchy. I'm taking the risk myself. I know it's not ideal, but I'm impatient and I want this done. So could regret this, but let's find out, eh? Yeah, I'll time lapse the rest of this. So yeah, let's see what happens. There we are. So that's one bearing packed. I get another smear on top, but at least we know that the rollers are fully loaded with grease. You don't want to you want to pack it so it bleeds through, but you don't want it splattered over when you've got to then refit it, because you just end up with grease everywhere. That's my experience anyway. So I've just got to do the same to the upper bearing. I won't film that because it's the same process, but then we should be ready to try it in the frame. Which is a little bit exciting. It won't be the final fit because we've got some painting to do on the frame. What I have found out from a quick look see, the steering stops are in a different place on these yokes. They're a bit closer together on this one, so I am going to have to modify the steering stop. You can see I've already marked that out, so that's what we've got to lose off the steering stop. So I'll do that. I'm going to pack this bearing first and just give it a once try in and just make sure that it's all good to go. So yeah, join me when we try it on the bike. So we've sectioned down the turn stops. As you've seen, we've modified the steering lock stop. Bearing in the upper weather seal. This isn't the final fit. The bearings will be greased. Somewhat more. Let this seals in. On with the preload washer. The preload nut rather. There it is, one converted front end. So it's all seated quite nicely. It looks very nice. No interference issues. Bearings feel nice. This video is in a lot of parts, but I'm kind of fettling as I go. So I'm waiting on the engine to arrive today. But I thought while I was waiting, I'll try the tank on. So I have greased the bearings, exactly the same as what you've just seen in that time-lapse footage, but they're now greased up. They've got to come back out, but I wanted to do a full preload check, and they are smooth and nice and happy. And I've just dropped the tank on the frame, as you can see. And I've been doing this just to be sure, because I've had to modify, I mentioned previously, I've had to modify the steering stop. So I just wanted to check that we were going to be clear of the frame. So join me for the golden moment. Yes, we are clear. It's good. I mean, not perfectly aligned, but we've definitely got room to manoeuvre. So a bit tighter on this side. It's pretty good. Looking good. Yeah. Disassemble it and prep the frame for paint, I think. So see where we get to, eh? So I'm back with you again. Thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate the support. We're up to like 175 subscribers now. It's getting out of hand, really. But yeah, so the video is almost edited over there on the computer, and just need to do this bit to finish it up. But while we're here, some stuff has arrived. So quick sneak peek, plenty of content to come. We've got the most important bit, the 270-degree crank engine has arrived. It was delivered yesterday, which is lovely. So that's ready to go in. And then today, my bargain purchase of a Triumph Tiger wiring harness. Now there's going to be a full video on this, because this is a modification required to the Bonneville harness to run the 270 degree crank engine, and update to run a speed sensor and a later speedo. So I'm going to do a full video on that. I'm not going to get into it now. But yeah, so plenty to get on with, and hope you'll join me for the rest of it. For now, take it easy, guys, and as I said earlier, click like and subscribe.